Ladies and gentlemen, on the line, I have Josh from Valley Talk Radio. What up, man?
Hey man, appreciate you having me on here, bro.
Yeah, most def. Appreciate the good content you're putting out, man. I could tell you
Like,
really pay attention to what you're doing and you love it, man. And it comes out on camera.
I appreciate that, man. I really just try to study great people like you, man. I like that intro and everything you be doing. That's pretty hard, bro.
Good looking out, man. Good looking out. Yeah, I know you do music yourself, man. So we're gonna dabble in some music talk as well. But let's take it all the way back, dude. I would love to get to know Josh. You're usually interviewing people, but now you're on the other end. So let's get to know Josh, man. Where'd you grow up, dog?
I really grew up all over California, bro. A little bit of San Bernardino, the Coachella Valley, and San Diego for the most part. But yeah, I was one of those babies that was all over the place. You know what I'm saying?
Did you have parents in the military or anything?
Nah, not exactly. My mom and dad happened to be in and out of jail when I was real young, so I was always going to different family members' houses, and one would live in San Bernardino, and then I ended up in San Diego and in Indio, so on.
Damn. If you don't mind sharing, what was it like, growing up with parents who were in and out of the system?
I mean, during the time when you think about it, it's nothing really because you're all around family, but it's pretty hard. You see a lot of people with their mom and dad, and it's kind of different too. It's kind of different too when your mom and dad are in and out of jail a lot, because one moment they're like, kicking it with you, taking care of you, and the next moment you got to go to grandma's crib, and then you go back with mom's, and then you at your DS pads. But thank God I had like a solid family that held it down for me, and never said no to me, and they always took me in. But yeah, it wasn't easy like looking back. But then again, when you're a kid, you don't really see none of that shit.
Yeah. When did you move to the Coachella Valley?
I moved out here when I was like, I want to say about sixth grade, middle school. My mom ended back up in jail, so I had to move with my grandma, and my grandma lived out here in Indio. Indio is like basically right next to Coachella. And yeah, I moved out here when I was real young, and that's kind of why I know a lot of people out this way because I known them since we was really little, and we all watched each other like develop and be who we are today. And but yeah, I moved out here for the most part when I was like really young. And then I moved out to San Bernardino for high school for a few years, like 2-3 years. And then my senior year, I came back out here and stayed out here. Once you come out here, bro, it's kind of hard to leave. You fall in love with the valley, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely love those sunsets, man.
Might be the tacos, bro. It might be the tacos.
Love those tacos too, homie. Hey, talk to me about grandma, dog. Was it hard for grandma raising you? Were you out, running the streets, going crazy, or were you a pretty straight up, good kid?
I mean, I got in trouble here and there, but for the most part, I didn't, bring that much to my grandma. I was into sports real heavy, I was like one of those little top dogs. So I was always into sports or playing my game. But I did grow up in the hood and shit. So, there was times where we used to get in mixes and shit. But for the most part, me and both my sisters, like, we all graduated high school. My younger sister, who's like 2 years younger than me, she went through everything with me. She just graduated at a university in New Mexico. So we low-key turned out pretty good, actually, looking back at all of it. Shout out to my grandma, though.
Yeah, man. A lot of grandmas out there who deserve shouts out, man. So definitely shout out to your grandma, dude.
Facts, man.
Yeah, so people who aren't familiar with Coachella Valley, give them an idea of some of the cities and towns that are in Coachella Valley.
Oh, shit. There's a lot, bro. You go from Palm Springs. It basically goes from Palm Springs to Coachella. Basically, you got other cities like Thermal, but for the most part, you got Indio, Coachella, Palm Springs, La Quinta, Desert Hot Springs, Palm Desert, Thousand Palms. I think that's about it. Might be one more city that I'm missing, but it's all one big old little tiny valley. It's like a desert, little tiny desert spot.
Give me the good, the bad, and the ugly about growing up in the Coachella Valley, dog.
the good, the bad, and the ugly. Well, the bad is there's a lot of gang banging and shit for sure. There's a lot of politics. A lot of people get in and out, and we're real close to the border, bro. So you got to think like a lot of like cartel mafia shit be going down out here. That's not really on the news. So shit's pretty real out here. But for the most part, it's not really that bad, but it's not all that good. And there's not a lot for younger dudes to get into, So most of the time when younger dudes can't get into, no events where like music, sports, or whatever type of activities, they start getting in trouble too. But the good, man, you got the Coachella Fest. The Coachella Fest is like the biggest concert in the world. So that's just popping. That shit brings a lot of money to the city too, you know what I mean? And out the events, people hustling and people that are working there. People make a little good stack, but for the most part, what I love about it is you got so many dope celebrities, bro, that are rolling in during that time. I remember one time, bro, I seen fucking Justin Bieber at the fucking Fooferless, bro. Damn. That shit was crazy.
We have a similar story. Diesel. Yeah, I saw. Bullshit. I saw Justin Bieber walking out of a subway, dog, in Norwalk, which is a small city out here in L.A. It's crazy.
For real?
Yeah, just random. It's funny you said that because I saw his ass, and even the chick behind the counter was like, "Oh my God, was that you?" She was crying and shit. I was like, "Yeah, that was that motherfucker right there." Guess he wanted his cold cut combo, dog.
Nigga, I was so high when I saw him. Like, I was right by him. I was like, "Nigga, you Justin?" He was like, "Yeah." He just nodded. I was like, "Oh shit!" Like nobody really recognized that nigga though for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, it's pretty dope. You got the Coachella out here, and a lot of other good shit is the sports, man. We got some of the best boxers out here. Like I think 5 boxers are number 1 from out here. Fundora family, the Carrillo family. I think I want to say their name wrong, but yeah, we be fucking shit up when it comes to boxing. We got pro baseball players. We got a lot of talented people though out here, and for the most part, and another thing that's bad also is the fucking heat. Like right now, it's like 110, bro.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's hot.
Damn, yeah, man. Well, talk to me about what the cops are like out there, dog.
The cops? Damn, never thought about that.
No, because you mentioned gang problems, so I want to offset it with. I wonder, how the police are dealing with it out there. Do they fuck with you guys? I mean, are they pretty, for the most part, pretty cool?
I mean, I'm not. Yeah, I mean, I'm not in no gang, but I mean, I know people that are affiliated and shit, and for the most part, I don't think there's a problem with the cops out here like that. Like, cause in San Bernardino, where I was from, like the cops out there are a whole different ball game. You know what I'm saying? But out here, I wouldn't say that they're not that bad, but I wouldn't say they're not that good. You know what I mean? I've seen a few things pop off, but I mean, it's kind of hard when it comes to dealing with gangs, bro, because you gotta, for one, protect yourself, but also you don't want to let someone else get hurt or something without you not doing nothing about it. That's your job. But yeah, man, shit. I wouldn't even want it. That's a tough ass job, to be honest with you.
Yeah, me too, man. I feel you on that. I support the cops, the good ones, obviously, but that's a job that I wouldn't want to do. I wouldn't want my son to do because it's a lose-lose situation right now.
You want to know what I do feel like would help with that situation, though, is if we had more black and white cops, but not only more like, black and like Hispanic cops, but like motherfuckers that are from them neighborhoods and shit that, at least know shit. That know the people around the neighborhood. They be better to operate, because respect goes a long way, bro. Whether you're a cop or not, if a nigga respect you, they gonna keep it 100 at all times,
Yeah.
But some cops, they just jump in the game, and they got to be involved in some neighborhoods that they don't know shit about. And I mean, bro, it's like imagine you going to go party, bro. You in a random neighborhood, like,
for real,
and you seen a bunch of shit go down too, like.
Man, Valley Talk Radio. Are you the cat that wears the mask?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I love you. I love your shirts and all your whole logo and all that, man. That's dope. Are you a black dude?
I'm black skin. My mom is black. My dad was Mexican.
What was it like growing up as a mixed dude? Did you have an issue growing up as a black skin?
Hell yeah, bro. That shit sucked growing up, man. I mean, looking back now, it's funny, but hell yeah. I remember my friends, like, you know, some of my boys that I grew up, the Mexican side, they used to call me the N-word all the time, bro. Just to, like, I'd be talking shit to them, and they would just start calling me the N-word, and, you know, you can't you don't got nothing to come back with that shit, you know what I mean?
Or the Mayate. Did
And
you ever get that one?
Hell yeah,
That I remember hearing. I remember hearing that. I can't lie.
Bro, I got Mayate. They used to call me a nigger, and they would say it in Spanish. They would say more Spanish shit that I didn't know, and they'd be laughing, bro. And these supposed to be my boys. They're like, yeah, man, fuck you, you know. But even my family, bro, like my black side, they used to treat me different because I was Mexican.
Damn, that's cold.
Oh yeah, they used to treat me different. Yeah, like especially when we used to play sports, like they wasn't on my level, bro. So they would always, like, since I was a smaller one, they used to start fighting me and shit. And they used to talk shit, call me a wetback and all that. I mean, I got it bad growing up when I was Blaxican, man. And then, you know, you get put in the mix too, bro. Like, you know, when you black, like, people look at you a certain way. And imagine being Blaxican, dog. Like, you don't get it both times. You know what I mean? And it's pretty real, bro. That's why I always, like, I tell people that have a Blaxican kid, like, hey, man, you better, you know, get ready when you get older, because it's going to come. You know what I mean? Like, especially with bullying nowadays, like, man. But at the same time, that shit makes you strong as fuck, bro. Like, that shit, you know, like I said, looking back, it's funny as fuck, but at the same time, it builds character and shit, because after a while, you learn, like, man, them words ain't doing nothing to you. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And I'm sure the hoes loved it.
Oh, man, that's, dear God.
Got good hair.
It's on, bro. It's, yeah, once they hear the Blaxican, they know what comes with the territory. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and man, that's what I plan on doing with my show too. Like for season 2, I'm gonna have a lot more girls, and it's gonna be cracking, bro. Like we're gonna up the ante. We kept the PG-13 season where we gonna go like mature. You know, we're not gonna go rated R, but we're gonna go mature.
Yeah. I'm enjoying your content, dog. And like I said, your setup is nice. Your camera work is great. You know, your content is there. Your guests are on point. And that's why I reached out to you, man. And I encourage everybody out there to go to Valley Talk Radio on YouTube and hit that subscribe button, because I really think you will enjoy his content. But let's keep it pushing, man. All right, so Blaxican, huh? Okay, this is interesting. You know, I would love to know your comments, because on the YouTube streets, this has kind of been something that's been bubbling a little bit lately. I don't know if you pay attention to what goes on YouTube and stuff like that, but I'm gonna just ask you a general question, man. I grew up in Long Beach, California, and you know where I grew up, everybody said this word: Asians, Mexicans, whites, blacks. But what are your thoughts on you know, Latinos or Mexicans saying the N-word?
I mean, at the end of the day, that's a tough talk, because some people, not a lot of people are mature enough to have that conversation. And it goes both ways, bro, because, you know, I know there's Mexican niggas that don't fuck with other Mexicans for saying that word, and there's blacks that don't fuck with Mexicans for saying that word. But it's a new day, bro. It's a new revolution. You know what I mean? Times aren't the same, bro. Like, you really think about it, black and Mexicans are the same people, bro. We all literally grow up in the same neighborhood, same street. We have the same slang, bro. And some of these Mexican niggas, bro, are riding harder with the blacks growing up, bro. And, like, if you were, like, let's be 100, bro. Like, you're not even Mexican, bro. But let's say you grew up with a Mexican dude since you was, like, 6 years old, right? Your whole life. You trying to tell me this nigga ain't going to be saying nigga after a while?
Right.
That's all he kick it with. And it's, but you got to divide the line, bro. Because some people say it disrespectfully. You know, they try to be slick and this and that. That's where you got to find the line of that shit. But some niggas is just, they just one of us, bro. You know what I mean? And that's just a new game. But at the same time, if there's somebody that doesn't want to hear that shit, like, you got to respect the nigga if they say, hey, don't be saying that around me. You just got to keep 100. Like, all right, my bad. Out of respect. But I don't know. I see people overdo it when they complain about Mexicans saying the nigga word. I like it. Shit. I ain't the only nigga that likes it.
I don't have an issue at all with it. And you said it earlier, man. You could tell when it's genuine, dog. You could tell when this person really grew up around, you know, a certain element or certain community or whatever. And you could tell when they're forcing it. Like, some people say the nigga, and they might as well be saying Pythagorean theorem or something like that, because it just doesn't come out normal. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, you're speaking facts, bro. You can tell from the get-go if it's kind of like when niggas say fool. You could tell when a nigga's being extra funny. You know what I mean?
Hey,
you can tell when a nigga's being funny, like, hey, fool.
Yeah.
What you doing, fool? But then there's some niggas that really say fool 24/7. Hey, fool. You know what I mean? Like, it goes both ways, bro. But like I said, some people ain't mature. Some people are not mature enough for that conversation, and it goes both ways. Me, I don't see a problem with it. Like, I hear it in music, I fuck with it, nigga. Like, straight up, when I see a Mexican saying nigga, they one of us until otherwise. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I see some shit where I'm like, all right, you ain't one of us, nigga. Fuck that shit. Because, bro, we can't. One thing all races got to do, we can't selective politics, bro. If we have a problem with one race saying it, you gotta have a problem with every race, bro. White people, Mexicans, Asians, motherfucking Indians, Australians. You know what I mean? The list goes on, bro. But it goes both ways, bro. Like I said, it goes both ways. And like you said, you could tell when it's genuine respect, genuine coolness, and you could tell when it's off the wall. Like, hey, you know, sometimes those niggas be out of hand and they'll add that R, bro, on accident. Think we didn't hear it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. My thing is just use it with caution, man. I mean, look, I don't give a damn about it. My man Josh doesn't care about it, but you just may run into a black dude who, like you said, may have an issue with it. So, you know, just use that word with caution. I don't know, man. Just be careful with it. That's all I'm gonna say. Let's move on to something that near and dear to my heart. It was there for me when no one was there. It was one of my first loves ever since I heard NWA and Eazy-E and Fat Boys. Talking about hip hop, dog. Let's talk a little bit of hip hop, man, because I know that's close to your heart. You make music also, right?
Yeah, I used to make music back in the day. I used to make beats and shit, but I stopped doing that a long time ago. That's why I'm kind of musically inclined with a lot of shit, you know.
Yeah.
But I be in the music game. I got rap. I basically got my own rapping team right now. I got like 4 people on my team and shit. They're pretty dope, but yeah, as far as making music and all that, I don't do that. Sometimes I might freestyle if I'm high enough.
Yeah, I caught a couple of freestyles that you did. Did you post it on your IG? Who's your crew? Give them a shout out, man, so people could check out their music.
Oh man, shout out to my boy OZ, man. He's one of the coldest dudes I've ever heard, man. Check him out on Instagram, OHHDEE. He's hard, man. He be singing, he be making songs for bitches, hood shit. He go hard. Shout out to my nigga One Missed Call, man. He's hard as fuck too. He's been in the game for a cool minute. He took a little break, but a lot of people, you know, they're gonna see him on the up and rise. Shout out to my boy Angel Tiz. There's a lot of dope people. You know, I fuck with a lot of producers too, for the most part. Like, I got this dude Pharrell. He's like a little 18-year-old man. He used to make beats for Shoreline Mafia and AMBJ, a lot of verified artists. He got a lot of good songs with them. I got another dude named Bebel. Ooh, he's cold, bro. I'm gonna have Bebel send you guys some beats, so when you get rappers on your show, you know what I mean?
Nice, hell yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, we got some. If you go on my page, you'll see a few rappers in there that I'm doing. But that's what I'm trying to do also too. Like, besides the podcast, is connect us musically, like with LA and the Valley, San Diego. Start making different branches, because I feel like we're all divided like a motherfucker, you know what I mean?
Man, more than ever, dog. Who's your top 5 dead or alive?
Yeah, rappers?
Yeah.
Shit. No order?
Nah, no particular order.
Dead or alive?
Could learn a lot. You could learn a lot from a person by asking this question.
Facts, man. I'm gonna have to go with my boy Nipsey, for sure.
R.I.P.
Fuck with Nipsey, man. Gotta go with Nipsey. Tupac Shakur, of course. If you don't got Tupac in your top 5, you slipping, bro. You don't got Tupac. I got Kanye. Gotta put Ye. Ye's the GOAT, dog.
Yeah,
I don't think nobody's fucking with Kanye.
Musically and everything.
I don't know about this new. Yeah, I don't know about this new shit. This new shit, he kind of, you know, fell off. J. Cole for sure. J. Cole. I feel like J. Cole might be better than Tupac now. If anybody's better than Tupac, it would be J. Cole. And I gotta add the GOAT, bro. Lil Wayne. Nobody's fucking with Lil Wayne, bro. That's the greatest of all time, man.
That's a solid ass list, man. There's only one thing, not one person necessarily, but you know, Pac was in my top 10. He fell out of my top 10 years ago, man, because
Whoa,
I know, bro. I know. I actually did a show about this last week and got a lot of backlash from Pac fans. But look, I love Pac. I grew up loving Pac to this day. I listen to Pac. But, when people like J. Cole have came around, people like Kendrick Lamar have come around, I'm like, damn, man. Well, this is once again my opinion. I feel like, just like you said, I feel like J. Cole personally would wrap circles around Tupac. I feel like Kendrick Lamar would do laps around Tupac. You know what I mean?
Nah, I don't know about Kendrick. I don't know about Kendrick.
That's why I love hip hop.
I fuck with Kendrick, but like J. Cole, I'll give you that. J. Cole would.
But Lil Wayne, I can't even lie, is one of the GOATs, man. And this is a 45-year-old dude saying that. So, I was kind of out of the target demo when Lil Wayne was really, really popping. You know what I mean? But I see why
demo.
Man, yeah. Damn. Well, unfortunately, you're almost. I mean, it's 18 to 34 is the target demo. So once you hit 35, the record execs, the A&R, they don't give a fuck about your opinion. They don't care because my age, I'm listening to E40, I'm listening to DJ Quick. I'm not even streaming the new music. You know what I'm saying? I'm just streaming the old shit. So yeah, I'm out of the target demo.
That real shit.
But I know Lil Wayne is one of the GOATs, man, and amazing wordplay, dude. And my older cats in my age bracket, they hated on when I used to say that about Lil Wayne, man. But he's one of the GOATs, homie. Real talk.
I grew up on Lil Wayne, like The Block is Hot. Like I remember buying the 500 Degrees. He had like a few good songs, and I remember I'll never forget the moment, bro. My cousin came over one day. He was like, "Yo, I got that new Lil Wayne, bro. This is gonna change the game." I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like the way he was hyping up, like Lil Wayne ain't like that. It was the Carter 2, bro.
Oh,
and he was like, "Watch, so I'm gonna put this shit out, bro." He played that shit. I was just like, "Dear God, like what the fuck am I listening to, bro?" Every song was just straight. I ain't never heard bars like that. I was probably a freshman, bro. So who knows, like 14, 15, and every song was like just on a different level, bro. I didn't even understand the hip hop yet until I heard that album, and I was just like, "This is the greatest shit I've ever heard in my life, bro." And it was on some hood shit too, but you got some, Lil Wayne's so amazing and great, bro. It's like you got to really rewind his shit, bro, and play it back over and over to understand it. You know what I'm saying?
Man, yeah, man. That's a good top 5, dog. Let me see. I'm gonna just throw mine out there in no particular order. Nas, Andre 3000, E40, Kanye West, and let's go Sugar Free. Those are my top 5 right now. But my top 5 changes. You ask me in 6 months, that shit'll be different, dog. My shit changes all the time.
It has to, man. That means that you're musically inclined. I like that.
Yeah.
I don't like people that just stay the same. Like me, bro. Like I have a new favorite rapper every other week.
Let's talk about your show, dog. What got you into it? Who are some of the podcasters, YouTubers, or radio guys that inspired you?
Oh, man. Joe Rogan for sure, bro. Joe Rogan was... Yeah, Joe Rogan. I studied that too, right? So I started working Grave, and the whole shift, I would just listen to Joe Rogan. I would just try to get as many episodes in and just study, and it just, Joe.
Problem is, that motherfucker make 4-hour shows. I'd be like, damn, dog, I can only watch one show a fucking day.
Yeah, no, well, I worked the whole 8-hour shift, so I would knock in like 2, and sometimes I would pause the show, go to a new one, and come back. You know what I mean? Switch it up. But Dan for sure. All the Smoke, man. All the Smoke is one of the pioneers for podcasts. And I feel like, bro, they set it off. But I think $1 million worth of game, bro. $1 million worth.
I like what they're doing over there. I like what they're doing over there.
Yeah, bro. I think.
Shout out to Gil and Wallow.
Man, I hopefully one day, bro, if I get up there, I get to fuck with these niggas, bro. But yeah, they got the best podcast right now, man. And besides them, because I feel like they're kind of global, I would have to say, like, No Jumper, bro. Like, they're taking over. They're like, I don't think people realize how, like, not only popular and how much, like, they're kind of expanding, but, bro, like, their content is fucking stupid good, bro. Every episode is good, bro. Like, and you get it all, bro. It's not only raunchy, ratchet episodes. Sometimes it's just like funny ass shit. Sometimes it's like cool ass interviews, and it's pretty dope, bro. I fuck with that shit tough too. Like, I think in the future, No Jumper's gonna be like the greatest of all. Like, you know how Joe Rogan,
Yeah.
probably like the greatest of all time. I think No Jumper might like pass them, bro.
Okay, okay. Shout out to AD, all those guys up there. Adam, I have my personal feelings about Adam, but this isn't the show for that. But we'll talk about that in another show, or you can check out a couple of videos I've done on the subject, ladies and gentlemen. But what is the mission for your show, man?
Mission, bro. We just trying to be like, we trying to be up there with No Jumper and $1 million worth of game, and it's it's. I'm a one man army, bro. I do everything myself, bro. I do all the editing, the camera work.
I love it because I'm the same, man.
I do
good shit, homie. That's
yeah.
dope.
So you already know how the blood, sweat, and tears that comes with it, bro. Like people, you do so much. People think you're a whole team, but it's really just you. And and when you're doing shit yourself, you can't think little, bro. So me, I'm trying to be like up there with a lot of other big podcasts. Like I've only been doing it like I'm barely going on a year. I haven't been doing a podcast longer than a year yet. Yeah, and I want to be up there with the Joe Rogans of the world, and But another thing I really want to do is create a platform for the Coachella Valley, bro, because you don't have one, bro. Like there's so many dope artists out here, bro, and people don't get. I'm not even talking about rappers. I'm talking about like
everything,
food spots, everything.
Barbers,
boxers,
I see you get them all,
like
but
oh, bro. We got the best barbers, bro, hands down, dog. And I think in California, I'll put my barbers against any barber. We gonna try to do a little tournament soon, but yeah, it's crazy, but we don't have no platforms out here for nobody, and I'm trying to do that, bro. That's why I don't care who comes on my show, what you do, as long as it's dope and it's a cool story, and we could chill, smoke, have a dope conversation. You're invited. You know what I mean? Because I feel like not a lot of people have that out here. You know what I mean? And granted, I've been getting a lot of love and a lot of views and a lot of subs and shit. But I feel like that's not only for me, that's for everybody else that's in the valley, because it's not only my channel, it's the whole valley. You feel me?
I love that, dog. I love the niche. I love the fact that you're giving back to your community. I feel you said Nipsey's one of your favorites. I feel the Nipsey Hussle in you with that whole last couple of minutes, man.
I appreciate that.
Most def, dog. Most def. You know what? Let's talk. Last question before I give you a chance to promote your show. Nipsey, one of the GOATs, man. What are your whole thoughts in hindsight of everything that happened with Nipsey? And what his legacy is going to be, and how this whole thing turned out with shitty. Cause in hindsight, what are your whole general thoughts on that whole situation?
I mean, bro, that's just people got to read. People got to see it for what it is, bro. It'd be your brothers or some person that'll end your shit like that. You got to watch out for everybody. And I feel like Nipsey had such a big heart. You know what I mean? He thought he was good, and look what happened. Cause damn, bro, like that fucked up a lot of shit. Nipsey was changing the world, bro. Like he was changing California, but he was changing the world, bro. Like even gangbangers stopped gangbanging for a little. You know what I mean? They just started being cool. Like he was changing the world, and it sucks, bro. That's just. I'm not even from LA, bro. Like straight up, I'm not from LA, but that shit sucks what happens, bro. Because not only music wise, like he was making people, like in his music, he was telling you like go out and hustle, man. Quit making regular money, double up, man. Invest and like believe in yourself, watch out for them snakes. And he was leaving messages that went over a lot of people's head. That's why I put him up there with Tupac, bro. You know what I mean? Just for the impact he did on everybody.
Yeah. Man, Josh, it's been a pleasure, dog. Tell everybody where they can find you.
Yeah, man. Y'all can find me on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat right now. We're gonna move to Spotify and all that pretty soon. We just want to. Right now, we're building up a new studio. We want it to look like we're trying to have like the No Jumper look or some doper shit. But as soon as we got the studio running, we're gonna have a lot of more content dropping. We're gonna start doing reaction videos and but yeah, we trying to get on all platforms, man. And when, so I didn't know you was in Long Beach, bro.
Yeah.
We got a link, man. You got to come over here. That's only like a 2-hour drive.
Oh, perfect, homie. Yeah, man, dog. And I'm always in Palm Springs, always, homie. I mean, that's one
Bro,
of my. I'm there at least 3 or 4 times a year. So.
What do you do? You come over here and party?
Yeah. Just stay with my chick on in Indian Canyon, a little rent a little spot that we rent out there, and just get crazy for a couple of days, man, and head back home.
Hey,
so next time I'm out there, bro? Link up, and I would love to come on your show. We'll set it up. I'll give you like a month advance or something like that.
This is what we gonna do, bro. Give me a month advance, and I'm gonna set it up to where we can hit every club in 2 nights, like 2 clubs in 1 night.
Let's go.
And we'll make a dope ass video, bro. We'll connect the LA and the Coachella Valley vibe. Bro.
I would love it, homie. I'm 45. I'll be 46 by the time I probably see you. So my vibe is more along the lines of the little bars and shit like that. And you know what I'm saying? So I'm down for some dive bars. I'm down for some good food. I'm down for some drinks. It's on cracking, baby. Yeah,
they'll have all that, bro. I'm gonna pick the best spots, and they're gonna know we're there, man. That we're gonna make a video. People, that's what I love about out here, man. The DJs and shit at most of the clubs, they fuck with me tough, bro. So like,
dope.
They let me do my thing and all that.
Hell yeah, man. I'm gonna definitely make it a point to hit you up before I head out there. Well, Josh, man, thank you so much once again. Good luck in all your ventures, dog. His YouTube channel is Valley Talk Radio. I encourage everybody out there to hit that subscribe button on Valley Talk Radio. Follow him on Instagram and all that good stuff. I'll be in touch. All right, Josh?
All right, man. You take care, man. And keep up the good work, man.
Thank you, homie. You too, man. Talk to you soon.